Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm doing this affordable homecoming look, and I'm going to show you like some tips and tricks to add a little bit of a glow to your body. So, your face isn't the only thing that's glowing. You want to make sure that, you are glowy all over. So I'll show you guys that at the end of the video. I wanted to do a more warm tone look for this homecoming look since my last one was, I feel like, a little bit more cool toned. So this is what we have. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I will have all the products listed in the description box with links so you can buy them directly from there. Also, if you guys will leave me a video request down below in the comments, that will be greatly appreciated. So I don't think I have anything else to say, so let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to start with my brows because when I do like more dramatic makeup, I like to have my brows done. So for brows, I'm going in first with the NYX Microbrow pencil. So once I've gone in with the brow pencil, I will go in and carve my brows out to make sure that they, have a really good shape. I'm gonna be using the Plouise eyeshadow base. You can use concealer if you want to for your eyeshadow base. So I'm just gonna go in and carve out underneath my brows. This is something I do all the time. Just like that. So I'm going to do this eye off camera and I'll come back and we'll do this eye together. I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Dream Street palette. This is a collaboration with Kathleen Lights. Like I already told y'all before, I love Kathleen Lights. I wanted to do more like warm tone, rose goldy vibes for this video since my last homecoming tutorial was a little more cool toned. If you guys want to check out that video, I'll link it right here. So we're going to be going in first with this shade right here. I think this is Potion. Yeah, I think this is Potion. So we're going to be going in with this shade. These shades are really pigmented, like as you can see. They can be a little difficult to blend out. So I just advise to be patient. They're so pigmented, but you kind of have to like work with them a little bit. They do blend because, as you can see, you can make it work, but for the price, you can't beat the pigmentation that you're getting. I'm taking like a brush that was clean. This is the Makeup Shack T4 brush, and I'm just gonna try and further blend out because I feel like with this, we'll take the Potion shade that we had put down. I feel like it'll get too blown out and won't blend if we're trying to blend with the same brush that we applied it with. So that's the first shade down. The next shade we're going to be going in with is this one right here. This is Elfish. This color is really, really pigmented, but has a lot of kickback. These shadows have a lot of kickback, so if that bothers you, then you may steer clear of this palette, but if it doesn't bother you, it doesn't really bother me. Normally more pigmented shadows have more kickback. So we're going to apply this in the outer corner. We're going to keep this lower, and I'm just kind of doing like small pressing motions. I'm going to take this small fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M514. This has become one of my favorite brushes from Morphe, and I'm going to pick up mostly the first color that we used, and I'm going to dip a little bit into the Elfish shade, and I'm going to use this to blend this Elfish shade out. And now I'm going to go back in with the Makeup Shack T12 brush and just blend over everything that we've already put down. Now to take this even deeper, I'm going to go in with this black right here. This is a Makeup Geek shadow in Corrupt. These little individual shadows are, I think, like $6, and this is a really good black. So I'm gonna take just a little bit of that, a Morphe M506, and I'm gonna apply this super low on the outer corner and just deepen this up a little bit. You don't have to go in with a black. You can leave it at the dark brown if you want to. This Colourpop palette doesn't have a black shade in it, which is why I'm going in with this single eyeshadow. I just wanted these homecoming looks to be pretty dramatic. If you guys want to see more homecoming looks, but you want them to be like more, not natural, but not so much, just let me know and I can do that. So for the lid shade, I had a little bit of trouble on this eye. I have this Makeup Revolution I cannot say this. I have this Makeup Revolution Flawless Foils eyeshadow. It is in the shade Rebound, and this was only like, I don't remember how much this was. I'll insert it right here how much this was, but it was super affordable, and it's supposed to be like really, 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 you know, metallic and a really nice foiled shadow. It comes with two things. It comes with like this little intensifying primer, and it comes with the actual single eyeshadow. I don't know if you guys can see the texture of this eyeshadow, but it's like mushy, kind of like a putty feeling. This was just really hard to work with and didn't give me the payoff that I wanted. If you can use your finger and want to use your finger, I feel like this will work out very well, but I don't want to have to use my finger. I have nails on, too much to have to deal with. It swatches really pretty, but it just doesn't really work with a brush. You can, you know, like work with it and make it work, but I just don't feel like having to do that. So instead, I'm gonna go in with this Colourpop Supernova shadow in Walk of Fame. This is so pretty. I wanted to use something that was really similar to the Stila Liquid Glow, or not Liquid Glow, why do I keep saying liquid? The Stila Magnificent Metal Glittering Glow, ones that I used in my last homecoming tutorial. So that is why I wanted to go in with this, because these just give you that really like foiled, intense lid shade. So I actually took the stopper or whatever out of this because I just found that it was not allowing me to get a ton of product. So I'll just take it and put it on the back of my hand just like that, and I'm gonna apply this with a brush. This is the Makeup Jack T41. I didn't go in with the concealer and carve out my lid because I don't have to with this product. It's really opaque that I don't need to, you know, cut it out for it to look clean. This just kind of does it on its own. For eyeliner, I'm just going to use my NYX Matte Liquid Liner. This is my favorite eyeliner, high-end drugstore. When it comes to affordable eyeliners, these LA Girl gel or Glide gel liners are so good. I'm going to use this black shade to tight line. For lashes, we're going to be using the Kiss Lash Couture. I cannot even say this. We're going to be using the Kiss lashes. They are triple push-up collection in the style Brassiere. I thought these looked very, very similar to the House of Lashes Iconics. So now we're just going to go in and do our face makeup. I just want to recommend these two primers. I recommended this, the Glow Lock one in my affordable video that I did a couple videos back. But I just want to use this one today until you know, both of these are really good. Depending on what skin type you have will depend on which one you want to try out. But for today, I'm going to be using the Infallible Matte Lock mattifying primer. It's just like a lotion consistency, and this is going to keep your oils at bay. And for foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage up to 24-hour wear foundation. This is my favorite drugstore foundation, but it breaks me out, so I cannot use it too many times in a row. I can only use it, you know, one time, not use it anymore, use it one time, not use it anymore. That sucks, but the finish of this, the wear, everything, this is so beautiful. I just like want to wear this all the time, but I can't because, like I said, it kind of breaks me out. It is a little bit more matte, so really good for oily skin. Another good affordable foundation, if you're looking, you know, for options. Another one that's really good is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. You know, for homecoming, if you're wanting to look really good in pictures, this is a good foundation. I mean, this Maybelline foundation looks good in pictures too, but if you want to try something even affordable, Wet n Wild, that foundation's really good. If you are more dry and you want to use a foundation that's going to look good in pictures, last a long time, but it's not going to be super matte, I recommend this Makeup Revolution stick foundation. I'll link my last video right up here at the top so you guys can see how it holds up to a $46 foundation. This is $9, so if you guys want to see if it is a dupe for a $46 foundation, check out that video. For concealer, this is like my favorite drugstore concealer. I had to get a new one because I have no idea where my other one went. So this is the Maybelline Age Rewind. I got the shade Neutralizer. This is a full coverage concealer that is really good if you have dark circles. The packaging kind of sucks. I don't really care for this little spongy thing that it comes with, but I find that you get more coverage with this than if you, I like to actually take it off and apply it with a brush, but I don't feel like I get as much coverage. So we're just going to turn this a million and bajillion times because it's going to take forever for it to come out. See, there we go. And so the product just comes out right there. And I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, on my chin, my Cupid's bow. I'm just cream contouring right now. This is the Jordana Sculpt and Go. It's my favorite cream contour stick. And it's only like $3, I think. You're gonna see a lot of Maybelline in this video because Maybelline is like my favorite affordable brand, I think. They just really like know what they're doing. Sometimes I feel like with the face products, I feel like all Maybelline foundations and concealers are just always really, really good. I'm gonna set everywhere that I put concealer with the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 10. I really, really like this powder ever since I tried it. It is really good. I feel like it, color-wise, is very similar to the Laura Mercier powder. But I feel like it has more coverage because this is not a translucent powder. This is a powder that has like color. So I feel like it has more coverage than the Laura Mercier powder. Now, oh, I look extra crazy. Now to set the rest of my face, I'm taking this Maybelline Superstay Better Skin powder. I don't know if this is a foundation powder or what, but this is a really good powder. I like to use this to set all of the other areas of my face, like where I've cream contoured and, you know, just everywhere else. I like to use this to set that down so that when we go in with our other powders, it blends better on top of a powder instead of on top of like a cream. So for contour, my favorite like contour powder is actually bronzer. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer. I like to use this as my affordable contour. It smells so good and it's like the perfect undertone. My favorite bronzer is the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade 05. I feel like this is a really good bronzer. Super, super comparable to the MAC Give Me Sun. They have like that same undertone to me. Really warm, and they're really gonna warm up the face nicely. And it's got like a good bit of, you can see like the gold shimmer through it, so it'll give you a nice bronzy look. For blush, we're gonna be using the Milani Luminous because this is like my favorite affordable blush. It's just so pretty. So we're gonna go in with this on right here. Give us a nice flush. This blush is pretty shimmery, so it is gonna add some glow. For highlight, I'm gonna actually be using a Colourpop highlighter. This is like a loose highlighter. This is in the shade Strobe Globe, I think. This is so pretty. I'm gonna use this, you know, just on the tops of my cheekbones. You really need, like, that's probably almost too much that I have put down. You really only need just like a small amount of this. I feel like this is pretty glittery, so it's like not my favorite, but I don't want to use the Wet n Wild highlight that I always like to use in my affordable videos, just because I've already used it on my channel and I want to branch out and show you guys some other affordable options. It is like, it's intense, but it can be a little too much if you're not careful. I'm gonna go ahead and set everything down with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I do have a top on, by the way. I'm gonna move on to the under eyes, and I'm gonna go in with this first shade that we used. I think this was Potion. And I'm just going to run this underneath the lash line. And now we're gonna go in with that brush that we used to apply that black shade with no additional product. And I'm just gonna run it right here on the outer corner of my eye. Like I said, there's no extra product on there, just whatever was left, just to apply some of that depth to the bottom lash line on the outer corner, but I don't wanna go in with too much. Lastly, for lips, I'm gonna be applying this lip liner. This is a NYX lip liner in the shade Soft Spoken, and I'm gonna actually be applying a regular lipstick today. This is like the best lipstick out there. This is the Maybelline lipstick in 915 Blushing Beige. It's such a good nude. I wanted to go really, really nude for this look, and I'm gonna be applying on top this Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer in the shade Tease. It's just like a nail lip gloss. So the very last thing that I'm gonna do is put this waterproof brow gel through my brows, and I'm gonna do this last because we've already done like all of our powder and everything like that. So if we have any powder that got in our brows or whatever, it's fine, because now we can go in with this and really bring back our brows and make sure they're nice and set in place. So I just went in with the brow gel, and I'm going to take the little spoolie that comes with it that I have not lost yet and just brush this through to keep my brows in place and to fill them in just like a little bit more. And that is it for the face. I'm gonna do a little something else just to, you know, take it a little bit further. So if you want to try this out at homecoming, you can. So something I love to do is to highlight my body. I mean, if you have like a bronzy face and super highlighted face, you want your body to match too. So this is the Ulta Beauty highlighting drops. Looks really similar to the Iconic London ones, doesn't it? Super similar. I've never tried the Iconic London drops, so I can't tell you if these are a dupe or not, but we're gonna use these today. This is in the shade Angelic, and we're gonna use this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a regular body lotion, just whatever lotion you like to use. This is like the Nivea, I don't even know what it's called. the Nivea lotion. It's really highlighty, glowy already, but we're going to add some of these drops in and apply them to the body. As you can see, right there we have the illuminating drops, and we're going to mix it in with the lotion, and we're just going to apply this all over the body just to give us an extra like glow. That's just a trick that you can try out. You know, for homecoming, you can do that on your legs, you can do it on your body, you can do whatever. That is the finished makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and turn your post notification bell on so you will be notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!